This video is dedicated to Grandma Rose. I would like Grandma Rose to know that when Mom, Donna, to her, is visiting with Becky to Grandma Rose's apartment at every age of myself, from size of myself, age of myself being 5 years old and onwards, all the way until I was 23 years old. So how many years is that? She lived in the same one-bedroom apartment for all those years. And when I was first alive, I was in a house, and after 10 years, I had to move out of the house, and I lived in a condominium in another nearby town. And Grandma Rose was still in her same one-bedroom apartment. Yep. So what she didn't do was, when Mom came by the apartment with me, Grandma Rose did not immediately surrender her keys and say, "Wow, you are dangerous to that little girl." You mean something's preventing her from saying, "You look dangerous to that girl. She's small and you're big. She's 5 years old and you're fully grown and you're gaining weight. Are you eating? Have you been eating, Donna?" Oops, she might see this video. Well, okay, not to laugh, but Donna did crush my leverage. So I'm saying it in a small laugh because it wasn't completely paid for that she physically crushed myself. She crushed all of my leverage, all of what I am to be alive here in this formed world. She did it all by herself. So it's true that she crushed my body, but it took the time that I had to live out my life nightmare to finish my leverage, deceased out of the formed world that she completely annihilated, that I was ever alive first in my house before she was. I was alive in my house before she was. It's not really supposed to be first. It's my house, and I'm not supposed to have a home invasion into my house. So we thank Jesus for that, but Jesus is not alive to be responsible for any of it. So that's how nobody has a dong genital. You have a penis genital, or the feminine castration of a penis genital, because Jesus is not alive to indicate that you are being murdered by Jesus. You're not being murdered by Jesus. You are dying of your own prejudice. That's why you have a penis. It means that your prejudice is fixed on yourself, and there's no reason to talk to anyone over your penis. So, Grandma Rose, I know you don't have a penis. We don't know what genitals you have, but you're female, but you don't have breasts because you have announced that you had breast cancer, and the breasts are no longer on your chest. So you have a flat chest, Grandma Rose, but do you have all your other genitals? We don't know at this point. I have seen Grandma Rose eat. She ate a piece of lasagna on a cruise ship. Princess Cruises, year 2000. Say goodbye to myself. Oh, yeah. I never went on another cruise again after I saw Grandma Rose eat a lasagna on a cruise ship. I don't know if she has genitals. I'm not supposed to know. I'm not supposed to be alone with her. But she didn't get Mom's keys after all those times I visited her. She didn't get Mom's keys. I didn't see her give keys to Mom. Would Mom say no? Oh, I want to see Mom say no. Grandma Rose, keep your keys. Well, don't you want to talk about why I'm even there? She's Grandma Rose, so we talk about how she's Grandma Rose, but I don't have a life that way. No, I was alive anyway. She's Grandma by that. She's a senior. We just don't say Senior Rose. That's what I think. She's a senior, but she's not related to me by any sort of heartbeat. Yeah. So I would like to know if heartbeat is from if you eat food. I know, but I'm the only one who eats food in karma. The rest of you don't eat food in karma. That's why you have a penis. If you have a penis, you don't eat food in karma. So why would you glutton? Would you say, oh, well, say goodbye to your penis? Yes, but there are ways that you can die out of your penis deceased. So back to Grandma Rose. She did not get Donna's keys. Donna did not get Grandma Rose's keys in front of me. Or you want to talk about how I don't have a home for the rest of my life? I certainly would not that way. What's this surprise in my life? I wasn't born that way? Oh, I wasn't born that way. And you don't mind that you're doing that on somebody else's alive. And it's not really easy to be alive. It's alive is superior founder making the motion. So you can't hold somebody in shoes out and about in public. Hold that somebody responsible for superior founder aliving oneself, myself. So, on to the salad. This is the one that says Southwest style white chicken meat. Okay. And then this one says grilled white chicken meat. Okay. And then this one says grilled white meat chicken. That's what Mom would say. Grilled white meat chicken. Mom would not say chicken meat. Grandma Rose, Mom would not say chicken meat. Yeah, but Mom sent these. She sent these through Mitch. Mitchello. So what do I do with the chicken meat? Because that is slaughtered. Well, I'm not supposed to eat the chicken meat. Well, I gave up chicken because I was finding raw chicken. Oh, is it raw? It's raw? Wait a minute. What do you mean it's raw? It didn't say that. It says grilled. Oh, that helps. Grilled. Yeah, so it's grilled. It's what? Somebody didn't grill it all the way and eat it. Yeah. Well, so I need to know what to do with these 3 salads for $11. Well, I'm off the meat because I find it raw in Marie Callender's, so it's no more meat for me. It's vegetarian again, and I'm someone who has been vegetarian long enough to want to die, so I don't have to eat any more vegetarian food. But Grandma Rose, how's that lasagna? Because I'm still thinking of you. How did she get somebody to pay? Let's say Grandma Rose was 90. Okay, from the year 1906 until the year 2000. So she's 94 years old. Grandma Rose is 94 years old. And she told a ticket counter, I want to take a cruise ship. Cruise line, same as Becky. Where was the cruise? Princess Cruises. And I want to be there for, was it a week? A week. Let's say it's a week. And I want you to give me the ticket because I'm going to give you Becky's money, or I'm not going to give you any money at all. I'm going to be right there with Becky. You're going to take the money, but she's the one that would be threatened that you take the money. That means you take the money so that everybody gets along, and she's the reason that you would not get along. Yep, or you would get along because you're threatening Becky. I want my money back from Grandma Rose because she lived in a 1-bedroom apartment for some, like, nearly, let's see. So age 5 until age 23. So 18 years she lived in that 1-bedroom apartment. And it looked clean. It was immaculate. Yeah, the carpeting in there, the kitchen, everything looks the same. It always looks the same. What does she have in there that I like? Russian dolls. Daniel stole my Russian dolls from Grandma Rose. That's not funny because I don't have full height there. I'm not the driver. Yeah, I saw the Russian dolls in Grandma Rose's apartments. They're apartments. It's apartment. I don't know if she has keys to other units in the building, but that's the same one. She's always in the same one, number 202. 201. Oh, 201 or 202, one of those two. So then she it's the first door on the left. Yeah. When you get off the elevator on the second floor, it's the first door on the left. Whenever you find the right, there's a more than one wing. Okay. I know. I won't say which. She's not there anymore. I don't really know that. She could be in there. If she's there resting, that's fine. um, I don't want to open this at all because of the chicken. It's cold chicken, and it says grilled, but is it thoroughly cooked all the way through? It's not raw. It could be raw. It looks like it could be raw. But I've eaten these before, but I'm not supposed to eat raw chicken at this time. Well, what to do? Because all three of these have chicken. So what about this mop problem? Because I got a mop with this chicken, and I told somebody that I don't eat the meat right now, and I still got chicken salads, which I would eat them, but I don't know, I can hear the voice of God telling me what I'm gonna do, and maybe not eat the chicken. Yeah. Well, what's malicious? $11 for chicken I'm not gonna eat. What else? There's raw egg in the salad dressing. Yeah. If I was going to eat that. Yeah. So what do I do with this? Well, when Charles Toe doesn't want food, he gives it away to nearby strangers. Now, I don't actually say, I don't want this. Here, try it. You're going to love it. Charles Toey's somebody's landlord. Yeah. Well, I like Parmesan cheese. I like dressing if it doesn't have raw egg in it. Raw meat would be raw egg. Caesar. Oh, Caesar, this has fish in there. Does that have fish in the dressing? Oh, I can't eat that whatsoever. That would be no from me. Okay, let me look for egg yolk. Okay, there's that. Anchovy. Thank you. I don't eat that. Okay, so this is the one that has anchovy in it. Caesar, goodbye. Sweet onion Dijon vinaigrette. Washed and ready to enjoy. Okay, keep refrigerated. That's a good idea. So if it says keep refrigerated and you move it out of the refrigeration at Smith's, Kroger, and then you put it in another refrigeration, did you keep it refrigerated? No, right? Not in the transport. And if you're parking a car and you have multiple people in a dwelling, you don't know who brought it in or ate it. So you don't have the keep refrigeration established. Washed and ready to enjoy. Can you eat it right there in the store? No? Maybe God's enjoying it. Wow, I didn't think of it that way. Well, because he doesn't read. So he's the writer. God's the writer, and he writes in print, ready to enjoy. So God's been enjoying it all this time. If I put this in my mouth, God won't enjoy it anymore. Well, I think he should be ready to enjoy it all the way until it vanishes. Ready enjoyment? Ready to enjoy. To enjoy means you're going to put it into your mouth. Yeah, but he's always ready to enjoy. Yeah, he didn't say enjoy. You have to pay for it first, so you don't have that paid for because you can't pay for food. Well, you can try to put the money in your mouth and see how you like the taste of it. Has any president gone to hell yet for that? Washington, Jefferson, Jackson, have any of them gone into somebody's mouth as the U.S. currency, dollar bills? So Lincoln, Franklin, Ulysses S. Grant, did they go into somebody's mouth and they try to chew and swallow the money because they really think that it's not the same as when you give it to somebody? Give it to somebody. Why wouldn't they want the food? You want the food? Why don't they want the food? Put the money in your mouth and die. Well, that's how I'm going to intercess on my own behalf. So do I tell Mitch to come back and get them? Was he supposed to be here today? It's Monday. Yeah. I heard something about what happened to Sunday. Did we miss Sunday? Wasn't he here yesterday about the mop? Was that yesterday or was that the day before? Did he asked me, do you have cleaning supplies? And then he brought them here. And then is somebody going to come and clean with them? Because I know Lynn used to keep cleaning supplies at the apartment. Oops, at the house. That's what's wrong with it. 7617 house. Well, let me see. I'll tell you where. In the 2606 condominium, Lynn Bartkus, or Lynn, the cleaning lady, she kept a container of some cleaning supplies in the above the washer and dryer in a cabinet. If you open it, it's up in there, but I don't actually I would just have to see her do that. Otherwise, I would not really know that it's hers. Yeah, it's hers. She keeps it in there, but who buys the supplies? Are you telling me my mom buys cleaning supplies for Lynn, and she cleans the condominium with cleaning supplies Mom paid for? What's in it for me? A clean house. Yeah, but I'm not there. I'm not there now. You can't clean a house and clean somebody out. So, Mitch brought some supplies here for cleaning and wants me to do what for myself? I think I said no. Well, why do you want, I don't understand. You're the worst sex offenders ever. I had an orgasm is not due to be embarrassing or torturous. You clearly don't listen to no. You don't listen to no when I say no. You don't listen to no from God when he makes you angry and insane. And you proximately argue you don't belong in prison because you don't take no for an answer and you just get shot because you are yourself. Maybe that's better for everyone who's not yourself because that's how you are yourself. You kill people with it, you are yourself. You mean God has everybody else's cleaning problems solved and I don't have this place clean for the past 5 months I've been here? It looks like this the past 5 months I've been here. You want me to use that mop to clean up that mess over there? Do I say mess? You know what I mean, the black, whatever's black on the floor. You want me to get it off with this mop? You want me to do that? Yeah, but I made the footprints. I can't clean up that. I can't because it's not really dust. I clean up the dust that makes footprints on the floor if like my shoes get wet. My flip-flops, if they get wet, I'll clean up the dust footprints. But I can't clean that up because that's not dust. That's not from outside like dust. There's something wrong with the flooring in the bedroom. So why do you want me to clean it up? What makes you think I'm the nearest problem that's going to make another problem, that's going to make another problem, and finally you're going to move in here? And that's not true that you will. It's true that I'm deceased in the threatening, and I'm still just a very nice person. I am nice. I shouted. When you think that I'm mentally ill and I belong in a mental hospital, that's fine because I want another problem. And then you think that I'm going to carry on with the consumption of that. You're sorry that I am myself, and I'm sorry that I'm not yourself. You're sorry that I am myself. I'm sorry that I'm not yourself. That's just you idling the threatening, but that's what God would say to you about itself. I'm still me. You don't have a life that way without me. That means you think things that aren't true. And you tell me that I think things that aren't true.